Nice and
All right.
loud.
Thank you.
That he's all the way across the room loud. Well, not that loud, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
All right. Could I please have your age, grade, and country of birth, please?
My name is Dolly. I am 24 and I come from AP and I am a fourth year student.
Okay. Thank you. For you, is Chinese the main language of choice for the school administration process? If you agree, could you please explain why?
First of all, sometimes I don't think it's an international college at all because even there are enough information. Sometimes it's like overload, but everything is in Chinese. It's like an Taiwanese way and an international college.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's very true. Have you ever had the difficulty of finding an interpreter to translate your problems, such as school fee problems or dorm problems?
Um, as a graduating student, I think it's for foreigners, it's one of the main problem. If you not um, able to express yourself in Chinese at all, sometimes you face the problem and it, you cannot solve it because you cannot express it in the local language. You don't find anybody and you just
Right.
give up.
And there's almost no staff to help you with these language barriers, right?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Mainly in the dormitory.
Okay. Thank you. Um, have you ever had trouble joining clubs or just not want to join a club because of the Chinese language?
Uh, I am not interested at all because, for example, I was interested in the music club, and when I go to have some information and they say they are afraid everything is in Chinese, and I said my place, I don't belong here. If I want to enjoy myself and
Right.
everything in Chinese, so.
I understand. Thank you. Do you have issues with the emails that are typed in Chinese? How do you feel about them?
Um, Sometimes very nervous. If the information is for me, as a foreigner, it must be like multicultural or multi-language.
Right.
But the information is for you, but you cannot understand it.
Right.
It's not an information at all.
That's right. So the majority of the emails are in Chinese, right?
Chinese.
And of course, with Google Translates, the translation is messed up, right? Okay. Thank you. Have you ever had problems ordering food or drinks in the campus?
Yeah, even in the family mart, I don't go too far for ordering food.
Right.
The family mart is a convenience store, and you can see the number. It seems like a discount, but nobody can give you the explanation,
Right.
and you just buy stuff and you don't know.
Right. That's true. Thank you. What is your experience with in-class group discussions? What language are students usually speaking?
I don't have any problem with the in-class discussion. Even sometimes when you are in a mixed group, like foreigners, Taiwanese, and they try to speak between them in Taiwanese, but it's okay. I don't have any problem.
Okay, thank you. Have you ever had an experience where the teachers use another language than English to teach?
Almost all the time.
Almost all the time.
Can you give
Can you explain
examples?
at least one experience, please?
Um, Mainly for the Taiwanese teacher. In order for the Taiwanese student to understand, they explain something and they just change the language. We're just so surprised. Or
Right. And that makes learning harder for you, correct? A bit.
not hard. I just put myself in other student place.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you ever feel like the teacher's accents are a problem for you?
Sometimes,
Sometimes.
yeah.
It's because it makes it harder to understand, or? Yeah. Okay, thank you. And the last question is, what is the biggest problem for you about the school?
The first problem is the information, the way they passes the information. They overload, they send too much information that which are not useful. Sometimes you go to your email, student email, and you see something, but you don't care about it. Why they saying it? It's not your concern at all.
Sure.
It's the way they pass information, the language, and I think the personal, the administration must hire more people that can communicate with foreigners.
Right. So my very last point and question is, so do you feel like this is truly an international school, an international college?
Not really.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.